it her?
Yeah. She's just taken her coat off. She won't be a sec. Are you sure it was her?
Positive.
Right.
Morning.
Do you know what that is, Betty?
Is it something to do with tiling?
A tiler might use one, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Any labourer will have one. In fact, anyone who dabbles in DIY.
Oh.
You use it for applying sealant or filler. Do you know what it's called?
Well, no.
A gun. A cartridge gun. It's got a trigger you can pull, but you couldn't shoot anybody with it. Best you could do is seal up someone's mouth.
I'm sorry, love. I'm really sorry.
So it was you?
I had 4 hours in a police cell yesterday, Betty. 4 hours to work it all out.
Yes, but if you hear the word gun, you think, oh, gun? I mean, it's on the news every day, isn't it? And you did have that bit of a run-in with Dev.
Where do you think we are, Betty? The Wild West? The East End?
No.
And do you really think Charlie's the type of bloke to settle his arguments with a gun?
Well, no. Sorry, love. I was wrong.
Why didn't you just ask? I thought we were friends.
Look, we are, love.
You don't grass your friends up to the police, Betty. Not before you got your facts straight, anyway.
Well, actually, it wasn't me that called them.
Who was it?
Well, I told, Rita and Norris.
Norris. That's nice. It's not just some batty old barmaid with a big mouth. It's half the flaming street.
Not that I know much about property.
What, you moving out? You've only just moved in.
It's my house. I'm just showing it to him.
How have you sold it?
Oh, give us a chance. It's only been on the market a couple of days.
So what are you thinking about doing with the money you make on it?
I'm looking at a property abroad.
I know just the place.
Oh, you would.
Saw it last time I was in Spain, not far from my villa. It's a bit pricey, but if I sold mine and we clubbed in together, then...
Hang on. I'd rather look at myself before I committed myself to anything.
All right, well, I'll book the tickets. We can go tomorrow.
You heard this.
Yeah, I tell you what. Why don't we all go, eh? Make it a sort of family holiday, eh?
Well, I can't go.
Why not?
I've only just started Underworld, Dad. I've not even been to Penny's factory yet.
Oh, don't worry about that.
I've got no money.
It's all right, I'll pay.
Dad, when I say I want to get involved in the business and make my own way in the world, I mean it. I can't go swanning off on free holidays when I don't even know what I'm doing.
I like your style, son.
Do you want me to get rid of her?
Everyone's already got it in for me. Getting Betty sacked won't help, will it?
People would understand.
Would they? I don't think so. Somehow, somewhere along the line, they decided I'm the bad guy. Just wish I knew what I'd done. Wasn't long ago I was pulling people out of burning buildings, 0 to 0 in 6 months, Shell. How did that happen?
It's just a terrible mistake. We'll laugh about it one day.
Oh, I can see the funny side. People thinking a sealant gun's a deadly weapon. It could be funny, I can see that. Norris, nobody ever takes anything he says seriously.
Exactly. Let's just forget about it, eh?
Yeah, but people did take it seriously, Shell. People I say hello to every day. People I smile at in the street. When my reputation sings so low, Shell.
That's not Charlie Stubbs I'm worried about.
You should be after yesterday's fiasco.
Well, listen, my conscience is clear on that score. No, it's Diggory Compton I want to discuss.
Oh, him. I'm as irritated by Diggory Flaming Compton as the next man.
Yeah, well, has he halved your bread sales? Has he made constant, ill-disguised passes at your wife?
Happen not. But I've no respect for a man who's more interested in the volume of his voice than the words he utters.
And you know he's negotiated a knockdown price for next door, don't you?
It was empty for a long time.
Champion toasted this, Roy.
Oh, thank you.
Have some.
No. Come here. I think he's used his position as president of the Weatherfield Traders to gain a commercial advantage.
Eh?
And if small businesses like us, we don't work together, cooperate for each other's mutual benefit, then the big supermarket chains, they will pick us off one by one.
One by one, aye.
Where do you get the bread, Roy?
Well, use a Quisling cropper, use a traitor, and a Quisling. It's a small business too.
Shut up and listen. I need you to get something engraved.
No, don't tell me. A headstone.
Jason, you're not funny. Getting arrested is not funny.
Yeah, well, if you want to blame Dev...
I don't want to hear any more about it, all right? Yeah, OK, I'm sorry.
Charlie!
What do you want?
Right, I'm only going to say this to you once, because I've got more important things to worry about than you. I wasn't responsible for you getting beaten up, and I'm not responsible for Norris's overactive imagination. You got it?
You stay out of my way. I'll stay out of yours.
It suits me just fine.
Then everyone will be happy.
It's fine by me.
Hey, nice one, boss. You made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
You know, living day to day in a creative hothouse and being able to share ideas with a man like Mel, it stimulates the imagination, Rita.
Charlie Stubbs found out yesterday.
Yes, well, that was an honest mistake.
Now, Norris has nothing to feel ashamed about, you know. Finding the extraordinary, unearthing the dangerous and unusual beneath the quotidian and mundane. That is the blessing and the curse of every professional writer.
He's a shop assistant.
Not for much longer.
Oh, I've returned to my novel. I've started again from scratch.
Not already? We only spoke of it yesterday.
Couldn't help myself, Mel.
Throw a thesaurus into the air at random, Rita. It'll hit someone who'll tell you they've got a book inside them, but how many actually sit down to the task?
Well, I'm only on page 3.
Oh, wonder I couldn't find a pencil this morning. Oh, that's what I came for. A pencil, by the way.
Pencil?
It's a thriller set in the world of stationery.
Very original. I like it.
20 pence, please, Mel.
Yes, I shall use this very pencil to scribble notes, suggestions, and words of encouragement in your first draft. How much did you say it was again?
Oh, that's all right. I'll see to that.
Oh, and a packet of cigars. Well, thank you, Norris.
Oh, you're welcome. And don't worry, I'm arranging an extraordinary general meeting of the book club tonight.
Excellent. So we'll be discussing your novel, of course.
Oh, no. It's a fundraiser to get the money together to publish your book. Remember, we talked about it last night.
Well, I suppose we could float it as an idea, but, I'd much rather hear some of your manuscript, Norris. Alpha. Passion.
He's so self-effacing. If it was left to him, he'd never get this book published, here.
Or pay for a packet of cigars.
Hey, Norris! Duck!
Oh, I'm sorry, Wade. It was an honest mistake.
I've got you in my sights now, Norris. I'd watch my step if I was you.
Are you all right?
Yes, I had to negotiate an intimidatory sniper, but look, my mission's an important one. I need to book this place for tonight, an extraordinary meeting of the book group.
Well, it's a little short notice, right?
Yes, well, time and tide, Roy, time and tide. Mel and I have a business proposition to make, and we need to strike while the iron's hot. All right.
I don't like keeping it a secret from Frankie. I made a decision a long time ago that I was going to live with her and Dad, and I don't regret it. It's not like I think Carol's more of a mum to me.
Well, then what's the problem?
Well, there isn't one. It'll be OK. Just need to take things slowly, one day at a time.
Right then, I've finished my shift. About time someone else took over, innit? Yeah, right. What have you minute? That's what you two been whispering about. None of your business. All right, only taking an interest. See you later.
See ya. So will you come?
Oh, go on then. She can't be any worse than Frankie, can she?
Thanks, Leanne.
Do you think I should tell Bev about it?
Oh, what's to tell? The whole thing's a stupid mistake.
Well, Betty must have had some reason to suspect him.
Police must have had some reason to take him in.
Yeah, but Charlie's the innocent victim in this, and the last time we got Bev involved, she made matters worse, remember?
Would
proving the point. As far as Shelley's concerned, Charlie can do no wrong.
Why didn't you just make a joke of it? Excuse me, Charlie. Was that dial a gun you were on the phone to?
Oh, no, I went cold. Oh, no, I couldn't do anything. And then, of course, Norris, he took the decision out of my hands.
We should have been there. I always miss the fun.
Oh.
What are you two gassing about?
I was just asking Betty who she fancies for the cup final.
Do you think I'm stupid?
Come on, Shelley, you have to see the funny side of it.
Then did you?
Yes, Lord.
Oh, vodka and orange and a pint, please. Did you hear what happened in here yesterday?
Oh, yeah, we were all talking about it in the salon before.
Fine. She'd be sorted in the range.
She'd see no wrong. No.
That's how she feels. It's just one of those things.
See that top that Charles got back?
He's the innocent victim.
Shell!
Hi, Charlie.
I've made you something. I thought you could put it over the bar.
Oh, is it?
I've had my gun mounted. See this, everyone? Just so you know, this is my gun.
Yeah, and he ain't afraid to use it, all right, people?
Yeah, so watch your step. I'm Charlie Stubbs. Licence to fiddle.
And then he ran his elegant fingers across his slightly balding pate in a manner which many women found almost irresistible. There's more to paper clips than you might think, he said, rakishly. And that's as far as I've got.
Do you know, that's breathtaking, Norris. What an astonishing debut. Absolutely astonishing.
Oh, don't be so polite, Mel. We're not here to listen to that claptrap.
Exactly. We're here to talk about getting your book published, Mel.
Excuse me, I only took the floor at Mel's insistence.
Don't let me dictate the agenda any longer. I won't say another word. And now that I've heard your magnum opus, Mr. Chairman, Alpha, I'm content. Now, please continue.
Right. Well, as you know, due to the short-sightedness of the publishing industry, Mel's wonderful new novel, The Canary's Last Song, is yet to see the light of day. And we thought...
Oh, Norris. I can't take any credit for this.
Right. Well, I thought... I mean, what's to stop us, as a book group, publishing it ourselves? I mean, for a small initial outlay, we could stake our place in literary history and make a profit at the same time.
How small an initial outlay?
How big a profit?
You do?
You don't mind if I join you, do you?
No, we are. Help yourself.
What do you think of that behind the bar?
Wait, it's unspoken for now.
I was talking about Charlie's handiwork. Mind you, you would, wouldn't you?
No, she wouldn't. She's spoken for.
She was only joking.
I want you know.
And you are a married woman.
I know. I'm visiting Jim tomorrow.
When's he due out?
2006. But if I think of it as next year, it doesn't seem quite as bad.
Oh. Do you miss him then?
Well, I miss something, but I'm not sure whether it's Jim or not.
Of course it is.
I'll tell you something. I've done without it for that long before I go in to see him. I pray for a body search.
But none of us knows anything about publishing.
Well, but according to Mel, for £2,000 we can do a first print run of 300 hardback books.
Yes, I've done some research, but I couldn't ask you to take that kind of risk.
Well, where's the risk? If we sell each book for £10, we make a profit of 1,000.
And Mel's an established author.
Yeah, we could stock it in the cabin.
We're news agents, not booksellers.
Hang on before you all get carried away. Vanity publishing schemes like this are notoriously bad for making any money at all.
It's not vanity publishing. It's self-publishing, although Ken is right to be concerned.
Sounds like vanity publishing to me.
Vanity, Ken? Vanity?
A private firm charges an eager author a large sum to print a handful of books that the company have no incentive to market or sell.
Well, I respect a man who has no truck with vanity, and you've only got to take one look at Ken to realise that he's a stranger to his bathroom mirror. No, Ken is absolutely right. Are any of you familiar with Shots Miscellany?
Oh, I own a copy, actually.
I thought you might. Now, Roy can probably tell you that Ben Shott printed the first 60 copies of his book, Shots Miscellany, with his own money. Correct?
I believe so, yes.
And how many copies have been sold now, Roy?
Millions. It was top of the bestsellers list for months.
But that's not the point. No, the point is that Ben Shott was probably motivated by nothing more than pure, unadulterated vanity. And I simply cannot allow you, good and kind and supportive people, to risk your hard-earned money.
But it's only £200 each.
No, I won't allow you to risk a single penny to satisfy my foolish, vainglorious dream.
But it would be an investment, really.
No, Emily. Conscience. You know, as I look at you all, I don't see Shott. I see O'Toole. I see a collection of dunces.
A confederacy.
You what?
A confederacy of dunces. John Kennedy O'Toole, I think that's the book you're referring to.
Oh, you finished a sentence with a preposition there, Ken, but never mind. No, Ken is right. Again. And the point of O'Toole's wonderful comic masterpiece is that it exists. It is on the shelf, but it was not published during his lifetime, and the constant rejection led to deep depression. And inevitably and tragically, he took his own life. But finally, his book was published after his death. And I may not be here to see it, but I know my canary will sing. And that's my consolation. That's all I need.
Hard grinding must give you some satisfaction, Mel.
That'll always be on the shelves.
Well, I'm putting 200 in.
Me too.
And me.
Oh, that's more like it.
And I'll buy Kenneth's share and all.
Hey, you're not getting 2 shares. We'll split his share up equally if we have to.
Let's have a show of hands. All those in favour of publishing Mel's book.
Hi.
What are you doing home?
Well, you're not the only one who can take Friday afternoons off, you know. I thought you could take me for lunch.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was just going out.
Yeah, I can see. Very important business meeting.
But what's the good of employing people like Danny and Adam if I don't get a little leisure time in my twilight years?
Oh. Do you really want to go and play golf when we've got the place to ourselves?
You don't mind Adam moving in, do you?
No. Makes us feel like a proper family.
Why don't we ask him to go to Spain with us, eh?
He did. He wants to run up to speed on how the factories run first. Remember?
Yeah. Glad to see he's got his priorities right.
All right, Norris, this first round's on me.
Oh, no, Mel. I couldn't allow you to do that. Allow me, please.
I insist.
Right. Would you just excuse me for a minute, please?
All right. So, ladies, what are we going to drink to celebrate the birth of our new adventure?
Oh!
See, I'm not sure that we can afford such an investment at the moment.
Why not?
Well, I've budgeted for another significant item, which I haven't actually told you about as yet. I was wanting it to be a surprise.
Really?
I've taken the liberty of booking us a trip away. I hope you don't mind.
Mind? No, I can't wait. When are we going?
October. It's the 200th anniversary of the Battle of Trafalgar.
Well, it'll give me an excuse to use my new passport finally.
Oh, you won't need a passport, Hayley.
Aren't we going to Naples?
No, Burnham Thorpe.
Where's that?
Norfolk.
Not Italy.
I was considering Naples.
Yeah, I know, because Frankie saw a brochure.
Oh, right. No, I thought Norfolk would be better.
Really?
Lord Nelson met Lady Hamilton in Naples, but he was born in Burnham Thorpe. There are more Nelson-based sites of historical interest in Norfolk. Would you have preferred Naples?
No. No, me, you in Norfolk sounds just perfect.
After you.
To be honest, Ryan, I've had enough at book club for one night. Why don't you and me go for a walk?
Good idea.
Well, we're a rum do yesterday.
Forget it, Fred. We have...
You should be very grateful. You've got a good and trustworthy man there.
That is exactly what I keep saying to her.
You were made for each other. Isn't it about time you thought about moving in together?
Yeah, probably.
You serious?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Drink to that.
Friends and investors, patrons of the arts, I give you the Canary's last.
Are you sure this isn't just sour grapes?
I don't trust him, Rita.
OK, he knows how to cadge a freebie. But aren't all writers like that?
I'm going to find out the truth about Mel Hartright. It is the last thing I do.
Just like that.